How's it going, everyone? My name is Mark, also known as the OG. Broadcasting today from beautiful Dallas, Texas. Beautiful day outside, so I decided I'd come outside and broadcast a quick video blog. A couple of my clients have been asking about Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies and such. So I did a little bit of research, and I wanted to bring just a high-level view. I'm no expert about cryptocurrency, finances, anything like that, or I'm not going to give any financial advice, but I want to provide an overview of what Bitcoin is and just kind of talk about it a little bit. So Bitcoin is a form of cryptocurrency, and yes, I got my notes here because I want to be thorough with what I'm telling you guys. I don't want to give you any kind of false information or anything like that. So cryptocurrency, it's a digital or virtual currency that applies cryptography for security purposes. It's very difficult to counterfeit. It's nearly impossible to counterfeit. I say nearly impossible because I'm sure there's someone out there that's trying to find a way to build a counterfeit Bitcoin. I would if I was a hacker, because it's worth a lot of money. I think as of right now, I should have checked this before. In July, it was worth about $2,000 for just one Bitcoin, about 2,300. I think as of today, I'm broadcasting today, September 1st, 2017, and I believe it's $4,000. So it's grown a lot in just the last 2 months. In fact, it was said in the book that I read that in 2010, if you had invested $400 in Bitcoin in 2010, right now you would be a multimillionaire. Wow, that's unbelievable. I couldn't believe that. So let's get into it. So the founder of Bitcoin is a person named Satoshi Nakamoto. Now, this is a pseudonym because this person, no one knows who that is. It could be a group of people, it could be a man, it could be a woman, it could be no one. That's just who they are. Satoshi Nakamoto. No one knows who that is. So let's dive in a little bit further. So what are some of the benefits of Bitcoin? So Bitcoin is based on a technology called a blockchain technology. So what blockchain is like a ledger of transactions. You know, in your checkbook you have debits and credits, etc. So that's kind of like what Bitcoin does, but it does it for everyone who has a Bitcoin. It keeps track of, here's this money coming in, here's this money going out, etc. I guess I should also mention that from the inception of Bitcoin, there was 21 million Bitcoins, or $21 million worth of Bitcoins out there. That's never going to change. It will always be only set at 21 million. There's no virtual mint that's going to create extra Bitcoins. So that's the reason you kind of got to think about this now. So the value of a dollar bill decreases as more money's printed. It will increase as less money is available. Liquid cash is available out there. So if it's hard to come by, the value increases. If there's so much of it, the value decreases. So that's the same logic with Bitcoin. The reason why it's going up so much is because it's hard to come by. One Bitcoin is $4,000. Are you going to go out and buy one Bitcoin? No. But don't worry. Don't panic just yet. Got some more information to talk to you about that. So the benefits: it's decentralized and it's public. Transactions are recorded fairly. There's nobody that can go in there and manipulate it. There's no bias here. There's no prejudice. It's all about the Bitcoin. It's not about the person, not about, oh, I can give you a discount here, or whatever. So it doesn't right now rely on any authority. There's no regulation. So there's pros and cons to that, of course. There's no regulation, meaning that it's heavily used on the dark net right now. I think the majority of Bitcoins are used for gambling and other type of activities. So there's a little bit of a risk there, because if government officials hear that it can be used for fraud or any type of terrorist activities, then you know what, they may just kind of put a clamp down on it. Oh, wow. I've realized I've already talked for 5 minutes, so I may have to cut this into 2 different videos because it says I only have 9 minutes for this video. So let's try to hurry up and give you 4 more minutes of good information. There are other type of cryptocurrency out there that also use Bitcoin. So I'm not Bitcoin, but blockchain technology. So the technology has been duplicated, but Bitcoin was probably one of the first that used the blockchain technology, which is relatively unhackable. Again, I'm going to say relatively unhackable because I'm sure there's someone out there that's working on it right now. So not to worry though. I think that this is a really good form of currency, a really good investment if that's what you're looking for. So who uses Bitcoin? Right now, there are a few corporations that actually use Bitcoin. You can go on Expedia and Expedia.com. You can use a Bitcoin there. Dell, Microsoft, some airlines, and a few hotels. You can actually book a hotel, book an airfare using Bitcoins now. So the more it's adopted in the corporations, the heavier it'll be used. So that's a good thing, that Bitcoin's actually now being produced or being utilized by certain major corporations. Let's see. So in the next video, I'm going to go into some details about the different denominations of Bitcoins. I'll talk a little bit about a wallet, a cold wallet versus a hot wallet. I'll talk a little bit more about investments and such. So stay tuned. Look for part 2. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. All right. Have a good one. OG out.